I start with humble tools and an unshaken plan. 6 simple virtues guiding who I am, becoming each day. I rise with purpose, track the hours and trade distraction for the progress and measurable gains. From candlelight to daylight, I read the judgment and turn curiosity into compound advantage. I learn to master appetite and impulse, knowing restraint today purchases freedom tomorrow. Each habit is a brick laid straight, each page a rung climbed with patience and resolve. I am ornery by birth, yet extraordinary by practice, built by effort repeated without excuse. Make time your ally, make work your voice, and let consistency amplify every choice you make. Invest in wisdom, pay yourself in skill, and let discipline set the pace you can sustain. Step by step, day by day, the quiet converts intention to enduring results. Hold ambition steady, keep the ledger coming, forged in habits that turn vision into proof. Stand tall in the work you do today, and tomorrow will recognize your name. I keep a ledger of my faults, not to shame myself, but to illuminate the path forward with clarity. I budget time like currency, knowing wasted minutes levy interest I cannot afford. I choose useful knowledge over idle noise, turning lessons into tools I can deploy at will. I practice industry when applause is absent, trust and momentum to reward the faithful later. I treat failure as tuition, extracting insight and returning stronger with refined aim. I build credit with my future by honoring the small commitments I keep today. Make time your ally, make work your voice, and let consistency amplify every choice you make. Invest in wisdom, pay yourself in skill, and let discipline set the pace you can sustain. Step by step, day by day, the quiet converts intention to enduring results. Hold ambition steady, keep the ledger coming, forged in habits that turn vision into proof. Stand tall in the work you do today, and tomorrow will recognize your name. I cultivate relationships with integrity, knowing trust compounds faster than gold. I speak plainly, listen deeply, and trade vanity for usefulness in every exchange. I align purpose with profit, proving prosperity favors service rendered with excellence. I refine myself, my schedule, my study, and my standards until effort flows with ease. I accept responsibility is plain. I finish what I start because completion is the bridge between effort and impact. So write the plan, live the virtues, and let education renew your reach each year. Honor the process, protect your focus, and let patience mature your ambition. Measure progress honestly, adjust relentlessly, and keep the work practical and real. If you seek the extraordinary, earn it daily through discipline improvement, sung by hands that keep building. I learned that money listens to discipline before it listens to dreams. Every coin has a story shaped by habits and means. Spend less than you earn, let the difference stay alive. Savings are soldiers working while you sleep and strive. Debt is a master that quietly steals tomorrow's breath. Freedom begins when you respect compound growth over excess. I don't chase riches for noise, applause or shine. I build them brick by brick, one decision at a time. Small expenses ignored become leaks in the hole. Attention to detail keeps the future full. Wealth isn't sudden, it's steady and calm. A system beats impulse, harm. A system beats impulse every time in the long run. This is wealth with wisdom, not greed or display. Money is a tool that must be taught how to stay. Earn with skill, save with intent, invest with care. Let patience multiply with discipline prepares. I don't worship gold, I command its role. I make money serve my long-term goal. Time and money walk the same road side by side. Waste one carelessly and the other will hide. Yeah. I invest in learning before I invest in things. Knowledge pays dividends, no market can swing. Every improvement I make future return. The richest asset I own is the ability to earn. I value reputation higher than any sum. I value reputation higher than any sum. Trust creates opportunity before profits come. Honest dealing keeps doors permanently unlocked. Shortcuts collapse, doors permanently unlocked. Shortcuts collapse when integrity is mocked. I grow wealth by being useful, not loud. Service creates income that lasts beyond the crowd. This is the money mindset built to endure. practical, discipline and sure. No lottery thinking, no reckless play. Just daily choices that compound my way. I build wealth slowly, but I build it strong, and it lasts long after trends are gone. This is wealth the Franklin way. Build it strong, build it to last. Daily choices. I rise before the sun to claim the day with purpose and intent. Time is a currency, I spend it well, never careless or bent. I trade excuses for effort, knowing progress is never blind. Small daily discipline shape the future I want, and steady habits, honest work, that's how freedom comes to be. I plan my hours like an architect designs, a lasting preparation beats like every time, though few will say the same. Knowledge compounds quietly, growing stronger week by week. This is the Franklin way, practical, calm and true. Wealth begins in character before it ever shows in view. Success favors the prepared, the patient, and the kind. I don't wait for fortune to decide, I build success daily from the inside. No task is beneath me when excellence is the aim. Diligence turns simple labor into a respected name. I guard my reputation like treasure earned with care. One careless act can cost more than years of repair. Integrity pays interest long after words are spoken. Trust opens doors that force could never leave unbroken. I save not just money, but energy, focus, and time. Weighs the enemy of any well-designed climb. This is the Franklin way, practical, calm, and true. Wealth begins in character before it ever shows in view. Success favors the prepared, the patient, and the kind. I don't wait for fortune to decide, I build success daily from the inside. I invest in improvement before I invest in display. Substance outlasts showmanship every single day. Frugality is wisdom, not fear of spending less. It's choosing lasting value over momentary excess. I balance ambitions to the common good, because progress means little if misunderstood. This is the Franklin way, built on reason and restraint. Strong foundations matter more than a flashy coat of steady work and moral strength through sex has grown. Self-made means responsibility, not standing alone. I live by principles that weather time and trend, and that's how success begins, how it ends. Yeah, that's the way it is. The Franklin way. Upon the battlefield of fear and fate, a trembling soul stood at the shadowed gate. A trembling soul stood at the shadowed gate. The thunder of uncertainty grew loud, as doubt surrounded like a darkened cloud. Yet through the chaos came a sacred voice. Yet through the chaos came a sacred voice. You're calling the heart to rise and make its choice. Not every war is fought with sword and shield. Some battles live within the human spirit's field. Stand firm even when the road is flame. Your purpose is greater than comfort or fame. The soul was never born to run away, but to awaken strength through every day. Destiny whispers through the trials we face, guiding us toward our appointed place. And every fear confronted with courage and light transforms the darkness into inner might. Do not be broken by the weight of fear. The eternal spirit is already here. Beyond the body, beyond success or loss, there lives a power no storm can exhaust. For those who walk with purpose in their chest, discover resilience stronger than the test. The warrior of wisdom understands life unfolds beyond the mind's commands. Release the chains of anxious outcomes now and focus only on the sacred vow to give your all attachment to the final place. For peace belongs to hearts who ring their inner light. When mountains rise before your weary eyes, remember eagles learn to soar through skies. Like rivers strengthened by relentless rain and every obstacle along the climb. No destiny is fulfilled by standing strong. The stronger chariot rolling through the storm. A universe has written purpose deep inside. A sacred fire no darkness learns to lead. Through faith the heart transcends its every need, and through courageous efforts its eternal roots. Rise now with fearless purpose in your veins. Do not let doubt become your chains. The battle may be fierce in the heart of all. Walk forward with the Lee and fiction, be a light. For those who answer destiny's command, will shape the future with unwavering hands. And when the final storms that did not break or sway, and became the warrior hidden within you, not conquered by the burden of the fight, but transformed through courage into light. For purpose-driven souls were born to see that faith and action forge true victory, true victory.
Do not follow the crowd blindly. The greatest power you possess is the courage to trust yourself. Every soul carries a unique purpose, waiting to be expressed. I used to search for approval everywhere, trying to fit inside their fears, hiding dreams to seem the same, letting doubt control my name. Then I heard a deeper call, saying greatness lives in us all. But in the truth we hold inside, the world may question where I stand, but destiny is shaped by my own hands. And every soul that dares believe can become more than what others see. I will trust the voice within and rise again and again, no longer chained by fear or doubt. I let my higher self come out. Self-reliance the way through every storm and changing day. The greatest strength I've come to find lives in the courage of my mind. I learned nature whispers truth to quiet hearts willing to listen through. Life rewards the ones who dare to walk their path with deeper care. Success is more than wealth alone. It's becoming fully who I'm meant to become. Building cacks while leaving wisdom in your place, or follow roads without an end. The strongest lives are those that choose to honor the truth they cannot lose. I will trust the voice within and rise again and again, no longer chained by fear or doubt. I let my higher self come out. Self-reliance the way through every storm and changing day. The greatest strength I've come to find lives in the courage of my mind. Every person holds a spark capable of lighting up the dark, but many silence what they know and never let their greatness grow. So I will speak, I will create, because the soul was born to rise, not merely survive through life. Now I trust the voice within boldly, walking forward fearlessly, no shrinking back from what I see. I embrace my individuality with purpose stronger every day. I carve my own enduring way, and every challenge helps me prove the power of a self-reliant soul. To believe in yourself deeply is one of the greatest acts of courage.
Success is not measured only by money, or titles, or applause. True success is found in the lives we touch, the joy we create, and the good we leave behind. I used to think success meant fame, a higher title, a powerful name. running hard to reach the top, afraid that someday I would stop. But life kept teaching quieter truths through simple moments shining through. A child's laughter, a helping hand, the beauty hidden across the land. To laugh often and deeply feel, to know connection can truly heal. The richest life is not built alone, but in the love and kindness shown. This is success, this is the way, to leave some light in someone's day, to help one soul breathe easier, to make this hard world gentler. Not just riches that fade with time, but a heart that helped another rise. And when my journey finally ends, may kindness be the legacy I leave. To win respect through honest ways, not empty pride or selfish praise. To stand through criticism and pain, yet still choose goodness once again. To see the beauty all around, and grow in trees and sacred ground, and search for the best in every soul, even when the world feels cold. Some betray, some walk away, yet bitterness cannot remain, because stronger hearts continue still, choosing compassion over ill. This is success, this is the way, to leave some light in someone's day, to help one soul breathe easier, to make this hard world gentler. Not just riches that fade with time, but a heart that helped another rise. And when my journey finally ends, may kindness be the legacy I leave. Maybe success is planting seeds that future generations need. A healed heart, a hopeful child, a life restored from something wild. In unseen acts nobody knows, in every moment love is shown, becomes a treasure fully owned. This is success, now I can see, a life lived with humanity, and bring more sunshine through the rain, to leave the world a better place, through courage, kindness, truth and grace. And know because I journeyed through, someone's life became lighter too. If even one life breathes easier. Your life is not merely meant to exist, but to bloom, to love deeply, to work meaningfully, to grow through joy and sorrow, and become a light for others. I wandered searching for a sign, trying to understand this life, through seasons of joy and pain, sunlight mixed with pouring rain. Then the silence softly spoke, through every dream and every hope, saying the soul was born to rise, not simply survive through life. Love is not weakness, love is strength. It stretches hearts beyond their limits, and every wound can still reveal a deeper truth the soul can feel. Become the light you seek inside, let wisdom and compassion guide. Through meaningful work and hopeful dreams, become more than you have been. Every sorrow shapes the soul, every challenge helps us grow, and the greatest success we'll ever find is becoming fully alive. Work is love made visible, a sacred force made physical. Every gift we choose to share can leave healing in the air. Freedom begins within the mind, not in possessions we may find. And peace belongs to those who learn to let their inner spirit burn. The heart expands through empathy, through kindness shown sincerely. And those who help another rise leave echoes that outlive their lives. Become the light you seek inside, let wisdom and compassion guide. Through meaningful work and hopeful dreams, become more than you have been. Every sorrow shapes the soul, every challenge helps us grow, and the greatest success we'll ever find is becoming Philosophers carve the earth and suffering can awaken work for every soul, care and desire. Waves of courage to arise and open fully to the sky. Now I become the light within, rising stronger again and again, with purpose flowing through my way. No empty success can compare to us fully aware, and every breath reminds me still the human spirit was born to build. Let your life become poetry. Let your work become love. The hours fall softly like the winter rain. Each moment gone will not return again. Each moment gone will not return again. So I will not surrender precious days. So I will not surrender precious days to empty noise of fear's exhausting maze. For life was never measured just by years, but by the wisdom gathered through the tears. And every second lived with purpose clear transforms existence into something real. Walk calmly through the chaos of the crowd. No need for restless voices shouting loud. The strongest soul can sit in silence still, unmoved by every storm beyond its will. For peace is not the absence of the fight, it is the steady flame inside the night. It is the steady flame inside the night. A disciplined heart learns how to remain balanced through both triumph and through pain. Do not fear hardship when it calls your name. The fire of struggle strengthens through the flame. The oak tree rises deeper through the storm, and pressure shapes the spirit into form. Every burden carried with resolve becomes another way the soul evolves. And every scar accepted without shame turns suffering into wisdom gained. Time is the treasure wasted most by men, chasing illusions that will fade again. So guard your hours like sacred drops of gold. Invest them in the life you truly hold. Read deeply, think clearly, seek what's true, and let your higher purpose guide you through. For those who master how their moments flow will build a legacy the ages know. Emotional strength is not a heart of stone. It is awareness deeply grown. The wise can feel the sorrow and the strain without becoming prisoners of pain. They breathe through anger, overcome despair, and answer hatred not with more warfare. For inner maturity begins to rise when discipline and compassion synchronize. No palace built, not the absence of the last. If meaning disappears inside the nast, walk calmly through the guide in every stride, with purpose burning quietly inside the night. The Stoic walks through both the dark and bright, learning from the shadows and the light. Not broken by the losses life may bring, nor blinded by the temporary kings. For fortune changes like the shifting sea, but wisdom grants enduring clarity. So rise each morning grateful for the breath, aware that time moves silently toward death. Not to create fear, but to ignite. Speak truth, love well, endure and persevere. Become the kind of soul that conquers fear. May you stand fulfilled, awake and wise. You cannot control every storm in life, but you can control the mind that faces it. Strength begins when the soul learns discipline, perspective, and peace. Some mornings the weight feels strong, like the road ahead is far too long. Pressure knocking at my door, trying to shake me to the core. But I remember what I can command. My thoughts, my choices, where I stand. Not every storm belongs to me, but my response will shape what I become to be. The world may shift beyond my sight, yet I can still choose calm over fright. Because the strongest power I hold is mastery over my soul. I will rule the mind within, rise through struggle once again. No fear, no anger taking hold. I choose wisdom over control. Through discipline I find my peace, and let unnecessary burdens release. The strongest victory I can find is learning how to rule my mind. learned that hardship shapes the strong, teaching patience through the storms. Every obstacle becomes a chance to grow through life's demanding dance. No need to chase applause all day or let opinions lead my way, because character outlives fame and virtue builds a lasting name. Time is precious, brief and fast, so I live fully while moments last, doing good where I can today and letting bitterness fade away. I will rule the mind within, rise through struggle once again. No fear, no anger taking hold. I choose wisdom over control. Through discipline I find my peace and let unnecessary burdens release. The strongest victory I can find is learning how to rule my mind. The universe moves as seasons do, so I focus on what I can improve. And every challenge becomes a guide, helping inner strength arise. Walking forward steadily, no chaos, something I protect and grow. With courage, patience, clarity, I walk in day, I come to see. True strength lives internally, and in that truth, there is freedom. Greatness is not a lightning in the sky. It's the quiet strength that never says goodbye. Every step repeated shapes the soul within. Every disciplined decision is a win. The mountain's not conquered in a single day, but stone by stone along the narrow way. Through habits forged in fire and sacrifice, ordinary hearts awaken into life. Excellence is built by what we do each day, not by empty dreams that slowly fade away. The master learns to rise when others rest, turning daily effort into something blessed. With patience as the architect of fate and wisdom teaching power how to wait, we become the sculptors of our destiny, carving greatness through consistency. Balance is the rhythm of the wise, a steady flame that endlessly survives. Not burning out beneath ambition's weight, but walking with endurance toward the great. Too much pride can blind the strongest eyes. Too much fear can bury dreams alive. So virtue stands between the extremes, guiding purpose through the storm of dreams. Every sunrise brings another chance to grow, to plant the seeds tomorrow's life will show. The character is written in the unseen hours, and silent battles build in inner power. The discipline don't wait for perfect days, they rise with courage anyway. For mastery belongs to hearts that understand. Success is shaped by steady hands. No crown is earned by wishing on the wind. The strongest victories are won within. Mind and action moving side by side, like rivers flowing with a deeper guide. The soul become what it repeating over time. The human heart begins to truly climb, not seeking fleeting glory or applause, but purpose rooted in eternal laws. And every noble act repeated long a start, a kingdom built inside the heart, where discipline and passion move as one. The journey toward greatness has begun. So walk the road with patience and resolve. Become the person struggle helps evolve. Let every action mirror who you seek. You'll see the strength consistent displayed. Every life contains battles, not only against obstacles outside, but against fear, distraction, weakness, and doubt within. The greatest victory is mastering yourself. I used to fight without a plan, reacting hard to every demand, wasting strength on endless wars, breaking myself while keeping score. Then wisdom taught a deeper way. Preparation wins before the day. The calmest mind can see the field and turn pressure into strength and skill. Know yourself and know the fight, and darkness loses to inner light, because discipline and patience lead where reckless pride can never reach. I will win the battle within, master my mind before I begin, turning strategy into success and pressure into fearlessness. No wasted motion, no blind rage. I move with wisdom through every stage. The strongest warrior comes to know self-mastery is the greatest goal. I learned emotions can cloud the sight, turning small struggles into fights. So I train my focus every day and choose my battles the wiser way. Adaptability became my shield, helping me grow instead of yield. Like water shaping stone through time, flexible minds continue to climb. Victory belongs to those prepared, who move with purpose, calm and care. The patient soul can overcome what panic never could have done. I will win the battle within, master my mind before I begin, turning strategy into success and pressure into fearlessness. No wasted motion, no blind rage. I move with wisdom through every stage. The strongest warrior comes to know self-mastery is the greatest goal. Every obstacle becomes a test, calling forward my very best, and every setback teaches me how discipline creates victory. No empire rises accidentally. It's built through focus, clarity, and every dream we're fighting for requires inner strength at its core. Now I win the battle within daily, through wisdom practiced faithfully. No fear controls the road I take. I rise stronger through every break, with vision clear and purpose strong. I keep advancing through it all, and every challenge helps me prove the calmest mind becomes unstoppable, unstoppable. The greatest conquest is not defeating others, but mastering yourself.
The river never struggles to reach the sea, yet nothing in the world is more free. It bends with grace around the ancient stone, and through its softness endless strength is shown. So I will walk this life with quiet power, rooted deeply through every passing hour. Rooted deeply through every passing hour. No need to force the rhythm of the skies. Wisdom moves in stillness and in time. Calm is not weakness, it is sacred fire. The steady soul that rises higher and higher. While storms consume the restless hearts of men, the peaceful spirit learns to breathe again. For every mountain standing tall today was shaped by patience in a silent way. And every master who appears at ease has learned to move in harmony with peace. I release the weight of endless control and trust the deeper current of the soul. Like bamboo dancing softly in the wind, I bend but never truly break within. Humility becomes the crown I wear, a quiet light beyond the need to glare. The loudest voice is not the truly wise, but those who see with still and centered eyes. There is power in the pause between the sound, where clarity and purpose can be found. The heart aligned with truth no longer fears, for inner balance quiets all the years. No race to prove the value of my name, no chasing holy value reading him. No race to prove the value of my name, no chasing hollow victories of fame. The greatest strength the universe can show is learning when to move and when to skies. The Tao whispers softly through the trees, teaching leading restless souls to find insight, where calm awareness lights the hidden way and turns confusion into clearer days. I will not conquer life through force alone, but through alignment deeply grown. For true mastery appears effortless and bright, like stars, and does not fight to touch the shore. Yet wave by wave it changes some the earth, and honor every season of rebirth. Peaceful heart, unshaken soul, flowing freely, coming whole. Wisdom deeper than the fear, guiding every moment here. And through the stillness I become stronger than the beating drum, for harmony reveals the key to live with strength and clarity. The river never struggles to reach the sea, yet nothing in the world is more free. It bends with grace around the ancient stone, and through its softness, endless strength is shown.
The strongest walls are built within the soul, stone by stone through discipline and goals. A leader's greatness is not born from pride, but from the truth and honor held inside. Through every lesson written in the years, wisdom rises stronger in the years. Wisdom rises stronger than our fears. For those who master character and mind, leave lasting light for all of humankind. Walk with integrity through every storm. Let your actions become your highest form. The noble heart does not seek empty praise. It builds through discipline and patient days. Every choice becomes a quiet seed, growing into who we choose to be. And every challenge faced transforms ambition into something whole. Growing into who we choose to control. But those who rise faced with self-control transforms ambition into something whole. Study deeply, let the spirit grow, for lifelong learning keeps the vision strong. The wise are not the ones who know it all, but those who rise each time they fall. Humility becomes the path to sight, a lantern glowing softly through the night. The open mind becomes a sacred door, leading hearts to understanding more. A kingdom cannot flourish without truth, nor can a future stand without the roots. So cultivate the garden of the soul, where discipline and wisdom shape the whole. Respect the elders, honor every guide, for knowledge flows where listening resides. And every generation that learns well can build a world where higher virtues dwell. Great leaders rise through service and restraint, not by power stained with selfish gain. The strongest hand is gentle when it leads, aware that every life contains a need. Through justice, balance with humanity, we shape a future built responsibly. And every soul committed to what's right becomes a beacon burning through the night. Do not abandon excellence for speed. The finest trees grow slowly from the seed. Character is forged in unseen hours, through silent discipline and inner power. The honorable walk a higher way, remaining faithful through both night and day. For success without morality will fade, but virtue builds a legacy that stays. So rise each morning seeking to improve, let wisdom guide the path in every move. A soul of strength and goodness you became, a soul of wisdom carried by your name.
I learn my strength in silence, where the world cannot measure what is growing inside me. I listen to my thoughts like whispered truths, patient enough to let meaning unfold slowly. I sit with loneliness and discover it is not empty, but full of lessons waiting to speak. I turn inward with reflection, is not weakness preparation. I allow emotion to rile and deeply sharpens understanding. In stillness I become resilient, rooted where no storm can easily reach. I do not need to shout to rise, my power lies beneath the sound. Quiet courage shapes my soul while unseen victories are found. Hope blooms softly in dark, where faith learns how to stand. I grow strong in hidden places, guided by my inner hand. This is confidence, what noise, calm and steady, clear and true. I become a more that was by honoring what I feel and know. I transform sorrow into insight, letting pain refine my awareness. I observe the fragile moments cause they teach endurance better than triumph ever could. I choose authenticity over approval, valuing truth more than comfort. I accept my differences as gifts, shaping a path that belongs only to me. Rather than performing for the world, each quiet realization becomes a step toward wholeness and balance. I do not need to shout to rise, my power lies beneath the sound. Quiet courage shapes my soul while unseen victories are found. Hope blooms softly in dark, where faith learns how to stand. I grow strong in hidden places, guided by my inner hand. This is confidence, what noise, calm and steady, clear and true. I become a more that was by honoring what I feel and know. Let others chase the spotlight while I master inner light. Let them mistake stillness for fear while I sharpen inner sight. I trust the slow becoming, the unseen work of the heart. Every thought examined carefully leaves a conscious start. Reflection is my teacher, patience is my guide. I rise through understanding what I no longer try to hide. I do not need to shout to rise, my power lies beneath the sound. Quiet courage shapes my soul while unseen victories are found. Hope blooms softly in dark, where faith learns how to stand. I grow strong in hidden places, guided by my inner hand. This is confidence, what noise, calm and steady, clear and true. I become a more that was by honoring what I feel and know. I walk forward quietly, yet my spirit stands unshaken. I turn solitude into wisdom and reflection and foundation. I grow through awareness, not force and strength that needs no proof. I carry hope gently, knowing softness can be resolute. This is the power of knowing self and standing calmly free.
Success without peace is an empty victory. True happiness grows when ambition and inner well-being walk together. I used to chase the world so hard, running endlessly without pause, comparing my life every day until joy slowly slipped away. The pressure grew inside my mind, always searching, never satisfied, till I learned happiness is not found. Peace begins when the heart slows down, when gratitude replaces doubt, beyond possessions and endless chasing. I'm learning the art of living lightly, balancing ambition wisely, building success without losing peace, and letting unnecessary worries release. With optimism guiding my way, and purpose shaping every day, I finally understand and see happiness begins inside of me. I learned the mind becomes more free when released from jealousy, because comparison quietly steals the joy a grateful spirit feels when it serves a deeper goal and healthy laughter, love and rest. No need to fear each passing day or let anxiety lead the way, because confidence grows naturally when the heart lives authentically. I'm learning the art of living lightly, balancing ambition wisely, building success without losing peace, and letting unnecessary worries release. With optimism guiding my way, and purpose shaping every day, I finally understand and see happiness begin inside of me. The richest life is not the loudest, nor the one admired the proudest, but the soul that wakes with calm delight and still finds wonder in the light. No constant pressure to become can replace in a fulfillment world. Now I embrace the art of living clearly, with peace and purpose guiding me. No fear of missing what others own. I build a life that feels like home, with hopeful thoughts and calmer eyes. I welcome growth without disguise, and every day I come to see joyful successes this harmony. Happiness is not merely discovered, it is cultivated through balance, purpose, and peace of mind.
The mind becomes the path on which we walk. Every silent thought becomes our world, like seeds beneath the soil of the soul. What we nurture slowly takes control. What we nurture slowly takes control. So I will guard the garden of my heart, not letting fear and anger tear it apart. For peace is not escaping from the fight, it is carrying calmness through the night. Breathe slowly through the noise and pain. Let wisdom fall like gentle rain. The restless storm begins to fade when mindful light enters the shade. No hatred heals a wounded soul, only compassion makes us whole. And every moment lived awake and clear transforms the darkness born from fear. The strongest warriors master what's within. Not every battle needs to end in win. Sometimes the highest form of strength we know is learning when to let things go. Attachment chains the spirit to despair, but freedom rises when the heart is aware. Like mountains standing silent through the years, inner stillness outlives passing fears. Thought by thought the future is designed. Every action shapes the state of mind. The disciplined soul chooses carefully. The disciplined soul chooses carefully. Turning intention into harmony. No success can satisfy a restless flame if peace and wisdom never guide the aim. So I will chase achievement without losing grace, and walk with balance through the human race. Compassion is not weakness in disguise. It is the wisdom seen through open eyes. The gentle spirit often carries more than those consumed by conflict and by war. To lift another soul while rising too is one of life's most sacred things to do. And every heart awakened by the light can help another journey through the night. In silence there's a deeper voice to hear, a truth beyond ambition, a sacred art. A steady rush against the hands of time. The peaceful soul still reaches for the stars, but does not lose itself in who they are. So when the shadows gather in the mind, return to breath and truth you'll always find. The path to greatness starts in quiet ways, in conscious thoughts, discipline and love. The spirit slowly rises far above.
The storm may shake the walls around my soul, but it cannot break the strength I hold. The world outside may rise and fall like fire, yet mastery begins when I rise higher. Not every battle can be stopped or changed, but every hardship faced with steady grace transforms the spirit into something brave. I will not surrender, peace to fear, nor let chaos rule the atmosphere. The chains that bind the weak are forged within by anger, doubt, and panic's endless wind. But discipline becomes my shield tonight, a quiet force surviving every fight. Focus only on what's mine to guide. The thoughts I choose, the truth it's mine to guide. The thoughts I choose, the truth I keep inside. The rest is smoke beneath the passing sky, not worth the strength of who I am inside. Why waste the fire of a powerful mind on things no human hand could G and will, and through restraint become unstoppable still. Pain may visit like a winter rain, but endurance teaches teaches purpose through the pain. Every scar becomes a lesson carved in stone, proof the human spirit still is grown. The strongest hearts are not the ones untouched, but those who faced the darkness and stood up. And every trial survived with dignity builds another layer of resilience deep. The stoic spirit walks through fire calm, carrying peace within an open palm. Not hardened into bitterness or hate, but strengthened by acceptance of its fate. For true control was never meant to be commanding every wave upon the sea. Master your reactions, guard your mind, and leave destructive weakness far behind. For those who conquer self through discipline, discover victory no one else can win. And through resilience, wisdom, strength, and grace, become unbreakable in every place.